Bray, even if you weren't the biggest gamer as a kid, what are some games that you think back on that you enjoyed playing when you were younger, whether it was Super Nintendo or Sega Genesis or any specific game that you enjoyed back in the day?
Oh yeah, Mortal Kombat specifically. I think it was the first time you got to escape into that violent video game world, and it's like, ooh, you know.
So you came up through, you're big with the NXT program. Can you just talk a little bit about what this facility, the WWE Performance Center, brings to kind of the feeder program and the influence that it's playing that the old wrestlers wouldn't have had a chance to have?
Well, this thing is, I don't know if the people in TV world get a chance, but if you just look at this place and see what it is, it's enough to take your breath away, man. There's never been anything like this. Mainly where I came from, where I started, it was in a warehouse, and there's not a lot of AC going on in there and troubleshooting and all this, but like the technology and the things they have between the weight room and like the commentating room and all this stuff, it's unparalleled. It's like there's nothing like it in the world. I mean, it's comparable at best to like an NFL football team that I've seen, and even that it pales in comparison.
Awesome. So the WWE brings a level of excitement that really no other experience can bring. So with this new game, with how realistic these new systems have it, can you just talk a little bit about what the experience allows the fans to bring home to their living rooms, and like what it is specifically that makes it so realistic?
Well, I can just say I can only speak on my behalf, and I think that the way they were able to capture like how realistic these things look, how realistic they feel, the entrances and the actual like gameplay is unbelievable, man. Like I have the feeling like when you're watching it, just at a quick glance, man, it doesn't even feel like you're playing a video game. It looks like it's Monday Night Raw, and I think that level of intensity really is a rewarding feeling for a game player.
So this new My Career mode that we're here today checking out, can you just go over a little bit about the experience of being on the road in the show and what that's going to be like for fans?
Well, I think it's the My Career mode is just accurate, plain and simple. It's like you have to start out from the bottom and get yelled at by Bill DeMott, and if you can survive that, then you get to slowly make the crawl towards the big lights, man. And take it from me, if you get that far, the juice is worth the squeeze.
So do a lot of your wrestling buddies, are a lot of them into the games, or do you guys joke around or like playing behind the scenes? And are there any big gamers out there in the show?
I kind of live in my own little world. I'm not too up to par on the video games, but I see there is some guys like that, like your Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston is into video games, and a few other guys like that. I see them playing all the time, but it's really not my world, man.
When in your life did you realize that you wanted to become a wrestler?
When I was born.
Perfect. And just for the whole NXT program, what is it exactly that these guys can really harp on to make it a goal of theirs? Like how can they really break through and get to the main roster?
There's no easy way of saying it, but you get out of it what you put into it, man. So the more you're willing to just completely let this place and everything engulf you is the only way to guarantee success. And even then, you never know, maybe it just wasn't your time. So this is the best of the best. The Performance Center is, and it's tough. It's tough to make it here. And once you get here and you're surrounded by all these people and all the elements, it makes it even harder.